Hey there everybody, this is Snake Elite once again, bringing you some of the top players in the Diamond League brackets, and providing you with some tips and tricks along the way as well. Alright, let's get underway here. We got a match between the Red Terran, Ebo something along those lines, I'm just gonna call him Ebo, just because I'm a badass like that, and the Blue Zerg, Ninlarr. Should provide to be a pretty epic match and some pretty interesting things along the way. Also, I'd just like to point out that if anybody else has some really interesting or awesome Diamond League play videos that could include 1 vs 1s or 2 vs 2s, feel free to send them to my email if you'd like to get them, casted up or anything along those lines. Maybe I can provide you with a little feedback, something like that. My email is snakeelite001@gmail.com. Also, if you guys want to check out my YouTube page, it is also snakeelite001. So check that out. I upload videos pretty frequently now, so a lot of people are sending me their videos and I'm getting casted up. So also, sorry if my mic sucks a little bit because it is shitty, so that issue will be getting fixed in the near future. So okay, let's get this underway here. Ninlarr, the Blue Zerg, is going for a more econ build here. Definitely did not go for the early Zergling harass, and yeah, spawning pool just came up, gas just came up, he's getting his drones in there and getting his gas going underway. The Terran player already had his gas going up pretty early, and he is going for an early factory. That would most likely imply that he is going to be going for some Hellions. Usually with Terran, if you know you're playing Zerg, you'll want to go for a few Hellions here or there, just because they destroy Zerglings. They you can get their upgrade, and they do mass amounts of damage against Zerglings. They just toast them up nice and toasty, do a little barbecue action. Alright, here we're going for the Ninlarr, the Blue Zerg again, and we see Roach Warren going down. Now, scan coming from the Terran player. Let's see if he actually saw that Roach Warren. Yes, he did. Let's see if he changes up his build now. There's a Hellion. Let's see if he keeps building those. Hopefully not, because Hellions are not a great idea against Roaches. Roaches are definitely heavily armored. Well, I guess just considered armored. They used to be heavily armored. And yeah, Hellions aren't that great against Roaches. But yep, definitely going Marauders now. That is a great counter to Roaches. They Marauders are armored themselves, and they do extra damage against armored. So here we see a Zergling scout by Ninlarr. To no avail. The Terran player had his Marines blocking the path, and unfortunately Ninlarr has not been able to see into the Terran player's base to see what he's been building. Oh, what we got going on here? We got a Hellion that snuck into the back of Ninlarr's base. Probably trying to snipe out a few drones here. They do, like I said, do extra damage against light, and that's where drones and protection workers are. And yeah, look at that. Literally almost no damage to the Roach there. There's the Hellion doing some dancing. Can he get anything? Can he get anything? Oh, nope. Almost gets one drone, but he gets boxed in by a Roach and the Queen, so a little waste of a Hellion there, but not too big of a deal since it's pretty early on. We got another barracks going down with the Tech Lab, making more Marauders, definitely to counter those Roaches of Ninlarr's. And we got tanks going down. Yes, tanks are also a great counter, and just an all-around, pretty epic freaking Terran unit. So it's a good counter, good play so far by both players. Both players right now opting to go for their expos. Definitely something that they should be doing right now, especially since no player seems to want to push the other one right now. And as we can see, Evo chamber just popped up for Ninlarr, and we also see he's building a Hydralisk den. as well as getting the speed upgrade for the Zerglings and the Roaches. So you can definitely count on seeing a Roach Hydra combo army soon. So let's see if the Terran player is doing anything different here. No, just making some more Marauders. Finally throwing down a second refinery. That's surprising. That's a pretty slow refinery. Usually you want to get both of those up and running fairly early. Here we go. We're seeing the speed upgrade for the Overlords. Most likely, Terran or Zerg players like to do put Overlords, everywhere on the base. Throw some of their patented creep down on the map and try to prevent other races such as Terran and Protest from expanding. Yeah, their generate creep ability, which is it's pretty OP if you can get all the expos covered in creep, preventing the other player from expanding. So, alright, as we can see here, we got some Zergling scouts coming to see what's the deal over here, and running into, that Marauder army is just going to take care of them fairly easily. No damage done, essentially. And yeah, we got some building some Hellions. Yeah, looks like he was a little worried about those Zergling scouts, essentially, since Ninlarr decided to spend that money on the Zergling upgrade. Essentially that means that he will be using those in the near future. So, not a bad idea right now to build a few Hellions, maybe put them in your mineral line or something like that. Also getting the Hellion upgrade, and I believe he also researched the Siege upgrade as well. Yeah, definitely Siege mode is researched, and here we see a possible push coming from the Terran player. Moving on to the high yield rocks. Overlord coming through here. Ninlarr now knows that an attack is coming. You can definitely see the unit comp, no anti-air. And we'll see if these Zerglings can snipe off that tank. Nope, definitely not. And they ran into the Hellion. Not sure how that's going to turn out there, but looks like they're just going to go into the mineral line or something along those lines. They're just going to dance around and be cool. While the siege tank is still here, ooh, we got a Reaper. Not sure why he did that. Maybe, do a little micro harass, possibly put it in the top base while he's focused over here with the main army. But we'll see how this turns out. Siege tank just got out of siege mode, possibly preparing to turn up the heat a little bit, prepare to push up, which is what we're seeing. And here we go. Battle commenced. Focusing on the tank. Tank goes down. Marauders. Not looking good for the Terran player right now. Yes, the Zerg army is definitely doing some killer damage right here. Oh no. Yeah, this definitely just did not turn out well for the Terran player. Here we got a siege tank right here. Shelling a little bit. Finding a little cover, but to no avail. That Zerg army right now is just too big for the Terran player to counter with such a small expeditionary force. So you can see here he's building more tanks, a few more Hellions, and lots of Marauders. Here we see another factory going down. Most likely trying to go more tank heavy or possibly go into Thors as well. Now, we got some defensive positioning going up right now with the Terran player. Putting some siege tanks up there, while Ninlarr, the Zerg player, is making a push possibly on the Terran player's expansion. Let's see what else is on the base going on. Yeah, he's definitely getting his expo up and running. Nothing new going on in the base here, just upgrades. Okay, here we go. Here is the push.